And if you have one slip, you probably have a slip and a gully. And I'll bet right now, Sourav Ganguly is coming in a catching position. He sure is. He's coming to second slip.
Doesn't want to feel a slip. He wants Tendulkar there. Isn't a convincing appeal from the bowler himself, Agarkar. It was an afterthought for him and not upheld by Aleem Dar.
Seems to go through as it does between bat and body. It flicks the back leg, I think, his trousers. Doesn't look right. Not a great appeal from Agarkar. 16 to win. 16 required, Bangladesh. $15 required, no ball. Bangladesh would say, yes, we'll have that, thank you.
There's no doubting his talent. 100 in Test debut against Sri Lanka. 100 against Australia, as was pointed out by David Lloyd at Cardiff. Heaps of ability, but often throughout his career, he's been prone to give his wicket away with the rash shot. That's why, for all his talent, over 91 matches, he's only averaged 20, 100, 10 50s. It's not that he doesn't have the ability, has all the shots. Patience is what he needed throughout his career. 177 for 5.
Well, it's nervy out there. We've seen a great game of cricket, we really have. India winning the toss and batting first, scoring 191 or limping to 191. And that was with a flurry for the last wicket. .191 India scored. And last wicket partnership of 32 got them to that. Bangladesh stand on 177 for 5. They stand on the verge. How to win a match. Look for 2, it'll just be a single. 14 required. Rahim moves on to 50 and well played. That's his second 50. And first in the World Cup. Well played, son.
I just love the way he's controlled himself for the most part. He had the swipe and that top edge down towards third man that was a contentious 4-6. But apart from that, he's played a supporting innings to many of the guys who went before him.
Yeah, I'd just forgotten momentarily that 4 or 6, the ball that appeared to hit the boundary rope. Bangladesh would like those 2 right now. Oh, that will do. Terrific shot. Stand and deliver 4. 10 to win, Bangladesh.
4 with both arms. A new signal for the umpires and the ICC. He can barely smile. Habibul Basha is close. He wants to restrain himself. I wonder how special the fielding was from Munaf Patel at cover. Where's it past him? Straight underneath him. Really is not one that you'd hope to be at cover. He's not a good fielder, he's not a good athlete, he's a good bowler. Very stylish shot. Sumptuous bit of talent from Ashraful. Very good cricket, and they're getting support from a very noisy crowd here at the Queen's Park Oval as well.
9 to win. Nearly there. What a group this is going to be.
That's it.
8 to win. Two hits. A 6 and a 2. A 4 and a 4.
"45 overs gone, 185 for 5.
Seven required. Let's have a look at some faces. Sachin Tendulkar, very, very confident at the start of the day. India, one of the power teams in this tournament. I mentioned earlier that this is going to be some group later on 23rd of March, India versus Sri Lanka. Don't miss that.
So fascinating, Bumbles, the permutations that can actually play out in this group. You could end up with the situation as a possibility that each team wins a couple of matches and ends up on 4 points each. That is lovely, just for one. You can have other possibilities as well, so I think every game from here on assumes some sort of significance for each team in the group.
Some good shots in this 50. Rahim is still in there on 52 not out from 97 deliveries. He's played some terrific shots. If they do go on to win this game, Bangladesh, they mustn't get carried away in the group. They may just feel that this is the World Cup. To beat India, they've got lots of work to do. It's gone down, just about carried. Harbhajan Singh at deep backward square leg. Looked as if he was going to get there. I think he does. Would have been a difficult chance.
I think he did get there. Only just. Takes off quickly, it's dying on him. Nah, might have fallen. It's just short. Oh, hit the fingers first. It's always difficult. That's why he's wringing the hands.
Six to win, big smiles. What a day they have had. Young team. Dav Watmore is the coach. He'll be so pleased and proud of his players. Slow delivery. You know what it's like when you're coaching a team and they're very young. Some days they do, some days they don't. I think Dav Watmore has been really patient. They must have a good system, Bangladesh. I mentioned earlier, I saw Bangladesh when they first came into international cricket and they were way out of the depth. And it's a great incentive for these other lesser teams that we see in the World Cup. What can be achieved by good organisation, good coaching, good systems. We still know that 6 are required. And some of the boys look as if they should still be at school. chopped away, down to third man. Another single. Countdown time. It's 187 for 5.
They've won some supporters here in Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, there are Bangladeshi fans hanging around, but there are also some neutrals. Atta Ali Khan, he was working here a minute ago. He's a selector. He's flown downstairs to soak up the atmosphere. Why shouldn't he? They've been creating part of the atmosphere today. And they've got some neutrals on their side as well. These guys have been chanting Bangladesh, Bangladesh, and you can tell from the red, white and black flag left of screen and the Dwight York jersey in the foreground that they're neutrals who are now supporting Atta Ali Khan and his men.
Well, Atta there, I hope he doesn't run on the field, he'll get banned. No more commentary for him if he runs on. Siva Ramakrishnan down there, ready for the interviews.
Just 4 to win. 23 deliveries left.
Yeah, I spotted that Dwight York shirt. Premier League footballer over in the UK. Trinidad and Tobago international. Who's winning? Who cares?
They support the underdog. Here they go again. Making a lot of noise. They thoroughly enjoyed it. They won't get to see West Indies here on Trinidad and Tobago soil, but they're enjoying every minute of it. Not him.
Four to win. This is a real wake-up call for India. I think they've had a poor day today. The body language has not been good.
I think 2 to win. They can barely contain the joy, the excitement. Done most things better than India, to be honest. Fielding, catching, bowling. And then that set up the batting scenario.
That's exactly what they have done. Everything better than India. Batted better, fielded better, and bowled better. But they have kept the nerve. 2 to win. 2 to go. Flags are out.
$190 for 5.
Captain there, Abidul Bashir, needs his team to score another 2. Rahul Dravid, lots to do, lots to think about from this performance. I think two things: that you look at the defeat, yeah, but you look at the performance. How did we play? Not well enough, not nearly well enough.
Bubble Davotmore said something at the ICC trophy towards the end of 2006, and getting into the tournament he said, look, we just want to improve from game to game. Didn't have his side set on winning a great deal. It didn't seem as though he expected to, but his tone, his voice coming into this match was different. He expected to upset someone. Obviously he gauged an attitude, he gauged an improvement. He gauged some sort of mental toughness that gave him the inclination that something could happen today.
But from what I've seen, I think I'm a good judge here. Not seen them for 2 or 3 years. They've improved out of sight, Bangladesh. Just gives incentives to these lesser teams. What can be achieved? Scores a level, 1 to win. Job done is what they think. Signs there, everybody's gone.
'11 World Cup champions, I think, is what is written there. And I think it's a good goal, to be honest. Next World Cup. I think would you bet against that?
Well, it's good to have a belief, to have a target. It's a big scalp, is this, India? Any team would come against India, any team in this competition, and would think we're going to have a heck of a game. This is Bangladesh that are going to turn India completely over. Well, prolonging the agony. One more delivery before the end of the 48th over. Got to bounce back quickly, India. India's next game is against Bermuda. Still one required. It's 191 for 5. All willing. Just one run. Just one. We need one. 2 overs to go. India got first use of this piece, decided to bat first. And scored 191 all out. Bangladesh 191 for 5. Just the inevitable for India and their spectators. Waiting for the fielders to get into position, and they're just strolling around.
I suspect there'll be many that still do. It's not over by any means.
Not at all. India can come back from this. They'll get a good talking to from captain and coach. I remember when Pakistan won the World Cup. They were dreadful at the start of the tournament. Dreadful. Imran Khan got hold of them. Won the trophy.
Bit of cramp being suffered now from by Rahim. And he stretches his thigh. Good innings, cannot be understated. It's a slow innings in the context of one-day internationals, but it's what was necessary on the day from the 18-year-old. Yes, hands in the air, it's gone through. What an innings, what a day for Bangladeshi cricket. Is it their biggest moment yet? Well, only time will tell, but it is certainly a wonderful way to start their World Cup 2007 campaign, not for India.
Take a bow, Bangladesh. You'd have a heck of a day today. You've been terrific. Lots to think about for Rahul Dravid and his team, but celebrations there for this young, enthusiastic, determined Bangladesh team. Look at the supporters. They've had a feeling all day that something special could happen. Teenagers have done it. Raheem there finishes with 56, and he's getting a stump, so he should. Young boys in this team, and they've played very, very well. And they'll have played against some of the great heroes. Sourav Ganguly, Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, Harbhajan Singh. Not India's day. They can come back, they will come back, but joy just